Hey guys, hope you're doing very well. In today's video I am going to be talking about a video that was sent to me a little while ago, but I want to talk about it because we're in the height of a pandemic and this video bothers me. The video in question is from a YouTuber called CassieeMUA. She uploaded a video called I Got My Hands Tattooed, and this was uploaded on May, looking at my notes, May 26th, 2020. And I believe this was at James Charles's house.
Today we're at Mrs. Jamie Charlie's house.
For someone that isn't visibly tattooed, James Charles just loves to be involved in like tattoo stuff. I don't know how it happens. I don't know how he just happens to be in these situations. There was like Romeo DeCoste and he was tattooing his brother, and just like, James darling, what are you doing? Just stay away from the tattooing, alright? Like, it just, I'd understand a bit more if he was like visibly tattooed, but I don't know. Anyway, so this video again was uploaded on May 26th. Now, good old Miss Rona was at its height then. I mean, it's not going anywhere really, is it? But it was very scary back in May. If we all remember, I'm sure we cannot forget, but that's when like a lot of information was coming out about it and we started to understand it a little bit more, but it was still scary. It's still scary now to this day. It's terrifying. This happened in the height of the pandemic, and what that is that Cassie got tattooed at a house in the height of a pandemic, and the tattoo artist and nobody in this situation is wearing a mask.
Let me give you guys a couple tips when you're hunting for the perfect tattoo artist. Number one, clean AF, sanitary and hygienic.
Now, I'm sure most of you that have been getting tattooed lately, since tattoo studios have now been allowed to open in most parts, you'll know that there is a lot of safety precautions going on when it comes to getting tattooed. One of them is wearing a mask. You as a client has to wear a mask. The tattoo artist has to wear a mask. Anybody in the studio has to wear a mask when it comes to tattooing, because you're in a very close proximity when getting tattooed. Whether you're getting your legs tattooed, your arm tattooed, chest, whatever. I mean, some tattoo studios and tattoo artists aren't tattooing like neck, chest, face areas because it's too close to the client's body, which is understandable. I totally get it. Most tattoo artists will be wearing those shield things as well because they want to protect themselves from your like bodily fluids, and even though if you're wearing a mask, there's blood going, well, not, that sounds a bit traumatic, but there's blood involved, bodily fluids involved with getting tattooed, and it's quite a intense situation. So tattoo artists and clients do have to protect themselves at all costs, which is totally understandable. I get it. I still haven't been tattooed. My next tattoo appointment is end of September, but I haven't been tattooed yet. I don't have a problem with anyone getting tattooed, you know, as long as it's safe, in a safe environment at the moment. I'm not shaming anyone for getting tattooed as of this moment, while we're still going through this pandemic, because obviously tattoo artists have to work. We've got hobbies, we've got pre-booked tattoos. I get it. I understand why people are doing it. The reason why I haven't been tattooed yet is because that's my only appointment that I've got coming up. I haven't booked anything else. Anyway, so back to the video that I'm talking about. The tattoo artist wasn't wearing a mask while doing Cassie's hand tattoo. Nobody in the whole house that this is taking part in is wearing a mask. There's a whole group of people there as well. Whether they live there or not, I don't know, but I can't imagine all of these people live in the same house. Maybe they do. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am wrong on that situation. But still, when there's someone from the outside coming in, like the tattoo artist, you should still wear a mask, right? Also with this, after doing a little bit of research, tattooing was not allowed in California again until the 19th of June. And this video was uploaded before the 19th of June. Do you know what I'm saying? So there was tattooing being done illegally when it wasn't allowed to because of COVID. Do you see what I'm saying here? Like, that to me is irresponsible. That is beyond irresponsible. And this is a thing or a trend that's been going on within the influencer situation as of late. So there's a lot of them holding parties and going out in large groups, not wearing masks. It's so irresponsible, and these influencers, or whatever you want to call them, feel like they, or seem to be acting like they're above this ordeal. So I was watching this and I'm like, what makes them exempt from this? Because I could have easily got a hold of a tattoo artist and said, hey, come to my house and tattoo me because I'm so desperate. But no, I'm not above it. Nobody is above it. I wouldn't do that anyway, by the way. I personally just don't agree with home tattooing, which is what is happening here. Let's talk about that, shall we? Yeah, they're all tattooing in a kitchen, and during a pandemic, tattooing in a kitchen, like one of these people in this house could be carrying COVID. And then the tattoo artist is touching all of this, contracting COVID, going to tattoo other people in people's homes illegally because, you know, he's above the law or whatever. And it's just spreading. Like, no wonder California is like a bit of a hive for the illness, and especially among young people as well. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to use this as an example to talk about, you know, make sure you guys are getting tattooed legally. It's, you know, okay to be tattooed in your state or where you're from. Make sure you wear a mask at all times. Comply with a tattoo artist's request, and just be safe. Like, nobody is above COVID. Nobody is exempt from it. Don't be stupid. It's like, you know what? If you put yourself in a situation and then you get it, that's fine, right? You made your bed, you laid in it. But it's then you spreading it to other people that is not fair. Reading through the comments, not one person said anything about it. Not one. No, where's your mask or whatever. Everyone's just like, oh, it's such a cool tattoo. Oh my god, you're so brave for going through this and stuff. There was nobody concerned about what was going on in the video. I don't know, maybe I'm getting too old for the internet. But yeah, the moral of this is, if you're getting tattooed, just make sure you're safe. Look after you, look after the tattoo artist. If you're feeling unwell, make sure you don't get tattooed. Make sure you kind of just like leave the house if possible. Obviously everyone has a job to go to, but it's not just affecting you as a person, it's affecting other people. Whether we're in a pandemic or not, let me say, getting tattooed in someone's house, drinking alcohol,
Okay, don't pour a lot. Is there gonna be a humble one, okay?
November 27th.
Is that what?
Girl, yeah. Period.
Ma'am, that was a big shot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Shut up. Holy shit, her mama. Oh, thank you.
it's just, it doesn't wash with me. I'm kind of old-fashioned. Anyway, just another day in LA. Why is all of these tattoo, like, scandal things that I talk about always come from LA? What are you doing over there? What is happening? You have some really talented tattoo artists. What is happening? Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on this. How do you stand with the whole thing? Do you think it's irresponsible? Or do you think it's kind of like, well, you know, I hope you guys are all doing very, very well, and until my next video, bye!